My name is Kaylee Veneman. I'm from Buffalo, New York, originally, and I have found my way out to Truckee, California. Originally for snowboarding, not for tattoos. I remember seeing people with tattoos when I was younger, and I thought it was like super cool, but neither of my parents really said anything about it. It wasn't like a good or a bad thing. And then I got my first tattoo, and I was really nervous, and I used to work, like I kind of worked at that shop. I would answer the phones and clean up, and that was my real first job. And then I got my first tattoo there, and I was super nervous, and it wasn't as bad. It's like a henna style, like flowers and like a little triangle like on my back, like spine area. Yeah, it wasn't bad. And then from there I just wanted to, I wanted to be part of it, because I like everything I do is kind of based around art and drawing and painting and every medium I can think of, really. So I've wanted to do it for a long time, but it's not something that you can just like apply for. Kind of like a trade where you have to find someone to apprentice under, like you would as anything that's a trade based. You gotta find somebody that's willing to teach you, and that's kind of like a big undertaking for somebody, is to have someone that doesn't know what they're doing kind of hanging around the whole time and having to work and have the pressure of putting something on someone that's going to be permanent and make sure they're having a good experience while they also have a little like lingerer, like not saying something wrong or whatever. So you have to find the right person. In between doing snowboarding and other, jobs and stuff like that, like I tried finding other apprentices. I didn't really find the right person to. It's a lot of no's for the most part. Either they're just not interested in apprenticing with someone, or they'll ask you to pay for an apprenticeship. So, I need to find somebody that I get along with, because I'm going to spend most of my time kind of in close quarters with somebody. It's not like like a typical job training where you have somebody and then they leave you on your own. You're kind of consistently with that person, so you kind of get into their business and their personal life and all this stuff. So trying to find the right person that you're going to get along with is difficult. Most tattoo artists that own shops and are dudes, so trying to bring a lady into a guy's kind of environment needs to be handled appropriately. So there's that too. So up until this point, I haven't really found anybody that I've wanted to, and I would have pushed through and dealt with whatever just because I wanted to do it. But this was something I like kept pushing for because I like the environment here.
Who is your teacher here?
Mark Larson. He owns Truth Tattoo in Truckee, and when I came into the shop, I had gone to another shop in town and asked about it, and they were just not, it wasn't fun. It wasn't a great experience. So I came here and asked Mark, and he was really nice and forward with me and said, I have an apprentice. He was like, I'm focused on Austin, and he's my attention right now. Maybe by next summer, if you're still interested, come back and we'll talk about it then. And I just kind of kept crawling up his ass and staying on his radar until he finally said, yeah, let's give it a shot. So. I kind of came into this right as my apprenticeship officially started in August, which was like right after COVID. It was supposed to start earlier, and then COVID happened. So when I came back, there's all these new protocols. So what we do is we send an email. You contact us, we tell you, okay, we'll set a time for you to come in for a consult to talk to, Mark or myself or Austin or whoever's going to be tattooing you. We also have a questionnaire that goes out that you fill out before you come in. It says, do you feel sick, and all that good stuff. Like, same thing as you would go to a doctor or dentist. This is a private studio. This isn't a, the door stays locked until we don't have walk-ins here. We know who's coming in and out because they're scheduled. So they come in, we do the temperature, like the forehead little clicker thing, and then you talk about what you want, wear the masks and stuff. We also tell everybody that, you know, if for whatever reason that they get sick, you know, within 2 weeks of being here, we ask that they give us a call and let us know, and then vice versa. Like, if any of us get sick, we'll call all of our clients for the last 2 weeks and let them know that, you know, there was possible exposure. We are in close contact with people, like, while we're doing tattoos, because it's like hours. It's not a quick process. It's anywhere from it's usually more than an hour, unless it's a small little like touch up or something. It's over an hour. Figure anywhere from 1 hour touch up to a 7-hour full day session. That's a lot of exposure, even with the mask on. So the thing with it is we keep the fan consistently blowing when we have people in here. We have consistent air flow and the windows are open. We also sanitize every touchable surface. Just for our practices as a tattoo shop alone, it's like medical grade. Like, it's got to kill essentially any bloodborne pathogen such as HIV or hepatitis. There is nothing living on these surfaces when we're done cleaning them. There's no possible way that stuff will peel your skin off your fingers with it, like, you know, long exposure to it. But like, even cleaning, it's like you get a mist of it on your hand and it's itchy. We do our best to, you know, everything from light switches to handrails to doorknobs, everything that you could possibly touch on your way in and out of here gets wiped. So that's how COVID's going. Not a ton more, because like that would normally be done anyways, just because where we are, like, you don't want somebody, you treat everyone as they're infected with terrible, terrible diseases. So figure if they touch their open wound and then they touch this surface, it's then there, and then if I touch it, and then you touch your face, that's how you get things. Mm-hmm. So the practice here is anytime you leave the tattoo room, it's in and out, you wash your hands. That's just like, you go right to the sink, it becomes a habit. I like being here because of the environment that I'm in. This is extremely welcoming and fun, and it's not really like a regular tattoo shop. It's the experience here as far as like, it doesn't matter what your tattoo is, like, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. People get their first tattoo and it's like their kid's name. Like, those are all big deals. You know, it's the first thing, it's permanent, it's their child who they love. I mean, to you, your tattoo is the coolest thing. You have the best idea and you're so fucking stoked about it that you're gonna scratch it into your skin forever. I want to make you understand that, like, I'm as excited for you about the tattoo that I don't even necessarily care about as you are. You know, it's a special day for you, and I want to make sure that you feel that way, and you're not feeling like you're somewhere where like, oh, there's these cool kids, you know, like, because that's an attitude that's portrayed, and it's just kind of shitty. It's intimidating. It's not a fun experience. Like, I had a woman come in last week that wanted her super old dog, looked like a fat little Dracula dog, come in, and she wanted just a footprint with watercolor around it. It's her first tattoo, and it's like, it went a half hour longer than it should have, just because, like, I was laughing so hard I snorted, you know. Like, we had a great time, and it was a good experience for her, and she's excited to come back for more. It's like, you want to make sure that their experience is proper. It's a fun thing. This is a fun thing. Yeah, this is not like, it's not like jailhouse tattoos anymore. Like, you can come in and, like, I mean, I didn't kill anybody. I got tattoos on my face.
That's right.
You know.
Well,
that's not the thing anymore. It's not that attitude. You don't have to be part of the club. You can come in and we put some numbing cream on you and say, you know, if it doesn't have to hurt, why should we make it? You know, you're not trying to have like a vision quest here. We're just trying to get your dog print. You know, on your arm. So it's, you know, the attitude is there, but in like the opposite direction, where it's like, this is supposed to be your day.
Cool.
Yeah, make it the best experiences I can for somebody. Like, try to make it the experience as I would want to experience it.
Mhm.
It's fun and like a great time. It's not exactly a pleasant experience, so you gotta kind of try to make lemonade out of stabby lemons, you know? So. My trajectory here is to find my own style in like neo-traditional, really colorful, kind of cartoon style, but not more where like not where it goes into like new school and then like spooky shit, like little scary little three-eyed monster bite your face off, creepy little butterflies with little, you know, like thing, and kind of market that out. And then the people that want to come to me, I don't want to necessarily, like, if you want to come in and get your dog print and like that's cute, I'm happy to do that for you. But I also want people to come to me because they genuinely like the art that I'm interested in, so that I don't become somebody who doesn't care about your tattoo. I want to not become somebody who's just doing tattoos for the money, and I want it to be a career job, and obviously I want to be able to eat. I don't want to be a homeless tattoo artist. I want people to come to me because they like what I do. Like, yeah, I can still give you your paw print, but I want people to come to me because they want a spooky paw print. You know, like, I like that weird shit. So if you want some weird shit, I want you to want to come to me with it. Not for, you know, I got drunk and I want this tattoo with my best friend. Like, I'll do it for you guys. Like, that's cute. Like, I'll do it once in a while because it's fun and I like your energy. But, like, I want to be an artist, not a, you know, like, tourist attraction.